Hello Internet, day 157 of my Vlog 365 challenge. I don't know why I was looking all the way up here. It's Sunday, it's Sunday evening, it's later than I normally vlog just because I've been a bit lazy today, do apologise. I've been doing a little bit of stuff on my laptop, not much. It's not been the most productive weekend, I will say. Tomorrow is a Monday, so bright and early. Or not bright and early, but I need to get up and get going with things. I've got a lot of marking to do and other prep and bits and bobs that I need to crack the whip on. I'm not quite sure why I've got the lazy-itis, but I have. What I've been doing, I was watching a lot of TV or Netflix. Over the last few weeks, or a little bit longer, I've been watching, the two things I've been watching, or the main thing I've been watching on Netflix is Enterprise. Star Trek Enterprise. I've never seen it. I watched bits of it, but I never finished watching it, whereas I've seen all the others. I'm in the last season now. I've got half a dozen episodes left. I've decided to take a break for a bit because I was binge watching it. So I just watched the ones where they have Data, Brett Spinner, I think his name is, do a few episodes, which was really, really cool. Because I'm pretty sure he's been in nearly all the modern ones. I don't know if he was in Voyager. I need to go and check if he was in Voyager, but he was. I think he's been in all the other ones. And you know, Enterprise is really good. You know, apparently there's a new Star Trek that's taking place. I think it's around the original Star Trek period in the old universe, not the new reboot universe, as it were. I think I could be wrong, but I'm looking forward to that. Not based on Enterprise, I think it's based on the USS Discovery or something like that, and it's got to do with apparently a famous incident. Once things get going, we'll understand. I'm really curious to see. I think it's due out in May. But the other thing I've been watching, mainly the last few days, and I've binge watched it, I'm not going to lie, is Travellers. Netflix only. What is it with Netflix and being able to produce some fantastic shows? I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen a bum Netflix show, really. It was absolutely fantastic. Or it is fantastic. I haven't finished it yet. I don't know if it's going to be a series 2. I haven't got that far. I haven't even, looked. I haven't gone on the Wikipedia and Googled it. But the premise of Travellers, and if you've got Netflix, I'd recommend going and have a look at it. Premise of Travellers is that people from the future are coming back and sort of taking over bodies of people who are about to die for whatever reason, and forming up into cell-like teams, and then completing missions to presumably save the future of humanity. So I'd almost say it's a bit like 12 Monkeys. What would you mix it with? I can't think. It's if you remember, what was that, like that other time traveler one, Continuum? There's like a hint of that. Sense8-ish. And I haven't finished watching Sense8, actually. I need to do that. But actually, Travellers, really, really good. Really, really cool. And then finally, the other one that I finished watching, and I had a bit of a binge over the last few days. I've been watching a lot of on-demand TV, not going to lie, was The Man in the High Castle, the end of the second series. Wow, Man in the High Castle, amazing. Really, really good. The premise is rather tricky. I think I've spoken about it before. Basically, it's an alternative history where the Japanese and Nazis effectively win World War II. So it's an uncomfortable premise, but actually very interesting, and a fantastic, very well shot. I mean that's Amazon versus Netflix. I mean, I don't know if these guys are even eligible to start winning the awards yet. The Oscars or the whatever they are, whether they are eligible or not. But it's only going to be a matter of time before they do start doing these things. I think some of them are, because I think House of Cards must be due out in the few months, surely. But that's fine. But anyway, I watch a lot of on-demand TV is what I'm trying to say. But go out there and watch some. I often, when I chat to people about Sky subscriptions, don't have Sky, never had Sky. People can be spending £20-30 a month on Sky. Do you actually need all those channels? I pay for Netflix and I pay for Amazon Prime. So I think all in all, that's about £15 a month. But Amazon Prime, you get all the Prime delivery stuff, and you can share it, and Netflix you can share, and I think it's well worth it. But anyway, that's it for me for today. I will see you guys tomorrow.